let's meet our hosts, Priscilla Moy, Celina Sasso, and Jocelyn Abrego.
Hello guys, and welcome to our new show titled Script Tea.
Hello.
I am Priscilla.
I'm Celina.
And I'm Jocelyn.
And you are here at our new talk show here on social media shows. This is our first time getting together as a team doing this new TV show, and I just want to introduce it a little bit. So you might have recognized me on other shows, and you might have also seen these two lovely, beautiful women as guests on other shows on this network. And we all got together and decided that we should be doing a talk show.
Yes.
So Script Tea basically is us spilling the tea. And before we even get into the tea for what this tea is about, let us cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Click.
So, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to start about telling the audience what this show even is about. We have decided, with the lovely help of our amazing producer, Maria, to sit here and get together and talk about just tea, things that we've been going through in life, such as dating, events, things to do in Vegas, who we are, things we've experienced, because as you'll get to know us, we actually all three are kind of all in show business and entertainment, and we all actually are very, very, very assertive. We have boss girl personalities, didn't want to swear too soon, but boss bees, and we're all very, very, very motivated,
and
yes.
lady entrepreneurs here.
Exactly, there you go.
Sure.
I'm losing words here because I'm just so excited. I don't even know how to say it. But, like, we all have our own thing. We all have our own style. We're all basically, like, the Vegas Charlie's Angels. So every episode we're going to sit here and we're just going to talk about stuff. And you're just going to be along with the ride and just enjoy things, get to know us, get to know our opinions, get to tune in, get to kind of submit what you want us to talk about, and kind of get our input on just stuff going on.
Yeah,
Yes.
and this could be stuff depending on what's going on in Vegas or what's going on in our industries, because we all have our own artistic personas. So it'd be going from tea from pop culture gossip or even community gossip, except for not being too controversial.
Names won't be said.
Names would not be said, all right? Just the drama. Just the drama.
Just a little bit.
Just a little drama.
Yeah, basically we want to expose the truth
Yeah.
of what life is like in our fields, what life is like living in Vegas, what life is like working in Vegas, and what just in general as an industry, what actually it's like, what to expect. And if you guys want to be in it, you guys can like maybe get a little advice from us, you know? So, Jocelyn,
And then we
you
also
explain?
want to, we're also going to start highlighting more like local breweries, just local businesses in town. That's really what we want to highlight too on this show. And so starting next week, we're going to start having different drinks here, and hopefully from local breweries that we come into contact with, just so we can let you know where we like to drink and what we like to enjoy here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, right now we have some beer. I don't know if we're allowed to say the name. But we figured we love to drink.
Yeah.
We're in Vegas.
Right.
And what better way to have girls spilling the tea without
The
a little magic? The
Exactly.
This is the tea.
It is part of our culture, I feel like, in Vegas.
Exactly. And since we all love to do it, let's
Yes.
just have fun doing what we love, make it really casual.
Yes.
And I'm glad we all like beer.
Love beer.
Oh, okay, good. And it's clearly in a mug, so cheap, you know. So, should we get into it?
Let's get into
Yes,
it.
I'm
Let's
so
just
excited.
get into it.
Let's get into
So
it.
the first thing that we're going to talk about is basically who we are. So you guys aren't like, why the heck do I have to watch three girls sitting here talking about fashion, makeup, gossip, beer? Like, I have better things to do. But it's good to know who we are, what we've done, and kind of what our motivations are and where we kind of stand with our place. Because we deserve it, right, queens?
Yeah.
Period.
Period.
So basically, my name's Priscilla Moy. You'd probably see me on the show Undiscovered, which is now called The Hot Seat, on this network, social media shows. I am also an actress, and I am also a fashion model outside of my TV hosting, which is probably the most new thing that I've been doing, but I kind of found a new talent within that thanks to the producer, Maria. So I do all of those. I just started working on a movie yesterday, but I went to school for acting. I come from a theater background, a dance background, a gymnastics background, and I worked my way up since I was 16 to become an actress and a model because, as you can see, I am Asian. I'm actually Chinese American, and I've had my own difficulties working in this industry. And I'm also petite. I don't like to tell my height, but I'll tell you, so maybe you guys can be like, oh crap, I didn't know. But I'm only 5'2", without heels on, flat-footed. And so to be able to have built my whole career, my brand, my empire on being a Chinese American girl from Chicago who's 5'2", and then being able to have magazine covers and being in movies and commercials and having principal roles in commercials and things like that, and being in SAG, AFTRA as an actor is like a really, really, really big deal. And moving out here in Vegas only 3 years ago, I was able to just finally come into my own and showcase who I am, what I can do, and kind of take it because it's just something that I've earned. So yeah,
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
such a force.
Yes,
Period.
ma'am.
Seriously. Oh my gosh. You could do a little bit of everything, and I love that
I know.
about you. I love that.
Icon. An icon. And it's me. Yeah. All right, I'm Celina Sasso, and I am a singer in town. And I've been singing from when I was just a wee lad, and I've been doing it my whole life. I knew I wanted to do it the second my mom dropped me off at a theater camp, and it was just love at first sight in the arts. I am at the Tuscany currently. Every second and fourth Thursday, I sing almost every genre, but that show is mainly rock. 80s rock, but my heart does belong to jazz. And I also have a theater background, musical theater to be exact. I am not an actress, which is a funny story because I met Priscilla on a film where I was the lead for a singing role, but
We'll get into that.
we'll get into that some other time.
That's another tea for
That's
another
a tea.
day.
That's a
tea. Okay.
But yes, I sing around the Strip or wherever I'm called. So yeah, hit your girl up. But yes, I look up to powerhouse singers, which is where my forte is in belting, such as Celine Dion, Barbra Streisand, Lady Gaga, Whitney Houston. Just all those divas are the people I look up to. And I've also done burlesque. I'm pretty new in the burly world, but I am still doing that. And yeah, that's a little brief statement of what I do.
Yes.
Yes, I can't wait to hear more about it.
Yes,
And
yes.
we're going to dig into all of it on this show because
Yes.
it's tea, and it's all tea. It's never that simple. It's never just that.
It's
Right,
not,
right,
That's
right,
a
exactly.
pretty
That-
way to say it,
that is-
but
That's
in a nutshell.
a brief.
There's a lot. It's
description.
brief.
fabricated, very brief, cotton candy version. There's tea behind it
There's
all.
tea in all of it.
Well, my name is Jocelyn Abrego. I'm a makeup artist in town. But I also have, I'm also a paralegal in town too. I've been in the legal field for 6 years, doing makeup for professionally for 5 years now. So I actually have my own business. I am a makeup artist, and I also do hair. I do freelancing and also work with some agencies in town. And the majority of where I've learned a lot of how to do makeup is from different makeup artists that I look up to, because I didn't actually go to like a conventional makeup school, but I did reach out for help from different artists that I look up to and learn their skill. And every time I do that, you know, my skills elevate. So I love working with local artists. I went to Glam Sophisticated here in town. Definitely recommend anyone out there that is looking to be a makeup artist to go to that makeup school. It's a short training, but it's useful for sure. And I also love to give mindset and manifestation tips. I'm really big into that because I know for me, everyone can create their dream lives if you believe it. Really, I'm a true believer in that, and I love to spread my knowledge about that. So that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything too.
Queen.
And I'm a mom.
Yes, period.
I'm a mom of a 12-year-old boy in middle school. So yeah, for you guys that have kids out there, you know,
A powerhouse.
Superhero.
And so the word I was looking for was
Superhero.
self-made. I think we're all
Yes.
self-made.
Yes.
So that's what I want to put out there. But do you guys mind sharing your ethnicity so people can kind of see that we are women of color here?
Yes. I am Argentinian American.
and I'm Salvadorian American.
Well, period. So you
Yes.
have three fierce women here representing our people, representing people of color, women of color, because I feel like we're in two minorities. We're in our ethnic minority, and then we're also women. So for three women to sit here sharing our opinion and owning it while drinking beer,
Yeah.
it says a lot. And you know, there's a point to everything that we're doing. But
Yeah.
that's definitely what I want to showcase is that you can't bring us down.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We come from different backgrounds. We've all experienced our own different struggles, and we've made it on top in every situation, and we're going to continue to. And you know, for me, I'd like to share how I did that, and so other people can do it too.
Yeah.
Because it's in all of us for sure.
Yeah, and I'm sure probably thinking about it now, like women empowerment, being a woman, that could be another tea that we got to dig into. And also with our ethnicities, kind of dig into our culture, really showcase that and share it with people so people can kind of dig into the lives of the beauty of each of our cultures, because I know all three of us have a piece of that with us. We are really proud to be who we are, and we've experienced that. I know went to one of Celina's birthday parties, and her dad was cooking. And it was like this whole
It was
thing,
in a
meat
saddle,
hanging. It was
yeah.
great.
Yeah,
So-
he built all that. He built a cold brick oven for pizza. Then he built a whole, I don't even know what it's called. I can't even put words to it. But it was like hanging vegetables,
Yeah,
pineapples,
hanging
Oh my
vegetables.
gosh!
just
It
links
was-
of like beef. You know,
Better
in
than a
Argentina,
buffet.
Stuff
yeah,
there.
like I don't know about Arby's, but we got the meats.
We
in
got
Argentina. We got the meats.
Because I have been to a birthday party and they were from Argentina too, and I feel like you guys like a lot of like protein, right?
Yeah,
Like that's what your
yeah.
base of your food is. It's like protein.
Like it's mainly like beef.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then we have like sweets like dulce de leche, which I know
don't
you
think
guys
that.
you guys have cajeta. No,
What is
that's
that?
Mexico. Excuse me.
Uh-huh,
My
like-
ignorance. No, yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah, well, it's like a sweet milk and caramel like mix. That's like our thing over there that we put on bread and like pastries. Like our breakfast, like we never heard of like eggs in the morning.
Yeah.
Like I eat that here, you know, but like over there it's kind of like you're eating eggs in the morning. So we only have like bread with jelly or pastries is breakfast, and like that's how we eat.
We should do a mukbang.
Oh,
We really should.
Why do I love those?
I do. I watch
Oh my
ASMR
God.
eating and mukbangs is therapy. I know it's
What?
so weird. You
Why
see me
are we
on
all
set
into
stress. I'm
those
watching.
though? I don't.
I don't know.
I don't
but
know.
I'm glad we all feel sick because people think I'm so weird. If you look over me on set or somewhere where I feel stressed and I just start watching people eating, don't. Just let me be, okay? Because I'm in my world. I'm not even hungry. It doesn't matter. I just watch it.
No, exactly.
We
Yeah,
should.
yeah,
One day,
We have to.
we'll just
We have
bring
Just of our different
from our
cultures.
different cultures.
I know
Just sit
people
there.
pupusas because you guys.
Oh,
I know if you
yeah.
guys have ever heard of Salvadorians, that's pretty much all we're known for is to have pupusas. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, do you eat
Yeah.
pupusas
That would be a vibe.
every day? No, I don't.
What a vibe. It's like you're just going to hang out with us. That's basically what I want to say.
Right,
I'll
right.
bring empanadas.
It's going to be
fun.
informal. Girls, women only. Sorry. But you can watch. If you're male, we don't hate you. We love you. But, you know, we're just going to be chilling.
Yes, this is girl talk.
Yeah. If you ever wanted to hang out with us, you just got to tune into the show.
Yeah.
Click like, subscribe, all of the above, comment.
Mhm.
I don't
Share.
I need a YouTuber.
Like,
And if
comment,
there's-
share.
And if,
Before you leave.
yes, and if there's a topic you think we should go
Yes.
over, please let us know. 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know, there's
There's
only
so
so
much.
much we can do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But, like,
Because we're in the
ideas-
arts. What do we know? What do
Oh,
we know?
We're women. We belong in the kitchen, right?
Right. I just so happen to love makeup, cameras,
Yeah.
and music.
We so
Who are we?
We so happen to get paid, you know. It's
Oh my god. Do we? Do they even get
Do
paid? Oh,
they?
they're please.
No.
You can't make money from that.
in all seriousness, no, yes. Let us know if you guys have any topics that we can go over here, because, you know, we like to talk.
And
We
love to
do.
chat.
And we
can
like
talk
to-
about anything.
We like to spill the pot.
Spill the whole pot
The
and
whole
drink
pot of
the
tea
whole pot.
and drink the pot.
Cheers to that, ladies.
Cheers to that.
Oh my god, I hate us already. I think it's we're friends. Maria's laughing behind camera, and I almost literally just had beer coming out of my nose. But maybe before we go to our first topic, let's kind of talk about how we know each other. Or did Marie just happen to just find us and just put us
Okay, so
together?
I'll say the story of how I met Priscilla, because so on our slower seasons, I like to stay busy by getting doing promotional work, or just like getting with different local artists, photographers, models, and just collaborating together and keeping myself busy, because you know we all have slow seasons in our different businesses. So I was in one of those slow seasons, and I reached out to Priscilla, and a photographer I know, and then a hairstylist, and we got together and we did this amazing photo shoot. And that was the first time that I saw her work, and I was like, Priscilla work, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like this girl is so talented. I've never seen someone work the way that she does in modeling. I guess I had never seen it, but she's amazing. And so yeah, she was definitely one of the most memorable photo shoots that I did with a model, and that's how we met. And since then, after that, she invited me on Undiscovered, and then since then, you know, we've just been friends since.
Yeah, and she did my Halloween makeup this year.
Oh yeah,
Jessica
I
Rabbit.
did. I forgot about that one. I
The
did.
red wig, the red
Oh my
wig.
gosh, that was so
the purple gloves.
She killed that one too.
I need to see that one.
You were on the show the same day
Okay.
she was here. We all crossed paths. Yes,
Okay, so that's
the
the
queen.
one. Okay.
Yes.
I thought you said the Red Queen. I was like, what?
Well, we should do that too. We should have an Alice in Wonderland theme. Who wants to be the Queen of Hearts?
There we
Seriously.
go.
Me, because my head is so big for my body, baby.
I also, like, I feel like we're all connected through Priscilla.
Yes.
I met Priscilla in what I mentioned earlier, this film that we had. Priscilla was playing my best friend in this film, and we bonded through that whole situation because of the tea.
Her for another time. We're
There's
building up the tea.
a lot of things that just happen in our own industries, you know? It's not, you can't generalize an industry at all, but there's just things that should have gone a different way and a more professional way. But that's how we bonded.
Could have
we
used
were
a
there.
paralegal.
Because we were like the only sane people in that room.
Yeah. However, they would say otherwise, which is what we have to spill about, because that's going to take a whole episode to talk about
Sure.
that. Maybe we could take paralegal advice.
Here's the thing.
Honestly.
There was healing that needed to be done in everyone, and I feel like
I'm
not
still
everybody
there.
goes through that. I'm still
I'm still
there.
That was still healing.
We need to hear about this, because I think I've heard about it.
I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. We have to debrief her.
it's
Unfiltered.
Yeah, we need.
prior,
We will.
because
We
it's
will
bad.
debrief. Yeah.
But you know, I was actually putting all my tax stuff together, and you know that happened this year.
Yeah.
In the beginning of this year, January of 2022, and it felt like decades ago. Maybe because I want to forget it, but it was that bad. But
It
however,
feels long ago.
there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, because you can make a BFF. Hopefully through that, as long as that
This
person
is so
also doesn't
heartfelt.
hate you, like the rest of I always swore the world hate you. But yeah,
I mean,
and since then, you know, we just kind of were like, the tea travel follows you in Vegas because people are everywhere, and so it's always
Yeah.
like, Celina, let's bond. And I didn't know we had that much of an age difference. It's not that much, but like she acts so mature for her age.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, and so talented that we just bonded, and then I just supported her at every one of her shows I could go to, and just wanted everyone to know who she was, because she is like talented. As you've seen, she's been on everyone's show podcast that is in Vegas, because every time I go look some people up that are on my show that have a show, Celina Sasso comes up, and I'm just like, of course, this queen is there too. Can't run away from her, you know. There she is.
It's already been.
Stop it, keep going.
And I just like, what do you
What?
mean?
What?
Me? Honestly, like every show, every stage, every microphone has belonged to Celina Sasso.
Oh.
But yeah, it's just, and then here we are, and then Maria was just like, why don't we just put you three together? Oh my god. Since you guys don't stop talking about each other, since you guys are everywhere, Jesus. So here we are.
So here we are.
Here we are, being annoying.
And just like that,
Just like that.
quoted by Sex and the City.
I know. So I feel like we should take the name, the Vegas. I love to say Vegas Charlie's. Vegas Maria's Angels.
that's good.
Look at you, just had a light bulb.
That's it.
Maria's Angels.
We have to take a photo like that.
I know. Should we have our own
Interesting.
signature instead of this? We should do this, the three of us. One face is that way, one face is that way.
Yeah.
Ew, I hate it.
Oh my
Not on
God,
screen,
I love
not
it.
on live camera. Me coming to
it, but I
conclusions.
love it.
Oh
I
my
love
gosh.
it. Ew, you guys are seeing how my crazy mind works, but not on camera. Oh my god, I'm embarrassed. Anyway,
Own it.
after the break, we're going to get into our first topic, just to kind of give you guys an example of what it's going to be like, what we mean by us talking about the tea, talking about the gossip. And since next week is what day, girls?
Valentine's Day.
Might as well just spill the tea about
The
that.
holiday
There we
of
go.
love.
Yeah. But anyways, so yeah. Thanks if you're still here.
Thanks for joining. Yes.
And stay because,
Yeah.
we're going to get into it.
Yeah, the tea is strong.
The tea is strong. Don't go anywhere.
And see you after the break. Hi guys, and welcome back to Strip Tea. Period. And we're always gonna start with a cheers. Cheers to you. Cheers to you.
To y'all at home or wherever you are.
We refilled. One day we're gonna talk about our favorite beers. That can be another thing. See, we're like learning as we're speaking. Communication and talking is kind of what's the mind grow.
It's the key to everything.
It is the key to everything. That could be another topic we talk about. Communication.
The
But anyway, so we decided we were going to talk about Valentine's Day, or what some people like to say, Galentine's Day. Or people just disregard because they're just so traumatized by the fact that they're
It's a day.
surrounded by
Love.
love.
They're offended by love.
Yes. I had an acting teacher tell me that love is everyone's problem. The minute he said that, everyone in the room went, oh, that was deep. Oh, man, I've never related. That's something that everyone just...
Who hurt you?
Who hurt you?
Yeah.
You can ask that to everyone, and then they'll just be like, let me tell you.
Right.
Let me tell you. So, I can't say anything. I've never actually celebrated Valentine's Day with a significant other. And I'm currently single. So are you?
I never celebrated Valentine's Day in the form of being with a partner either, but I have my own tradition with my mom called Big Mac Day, and it's that one time out of the year where we go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac, because you don't want to eat that every day, and if you do, good for you. It's just does not sit well with me for sure. But like that one day out of the year, I love those fries. I love that burger.
Yeah,
so that's
true.
what we do.
Yeah.
That's
Those
our
fries.
tradition.
Those fries.
Well, let's
Those
expose
fries.
to the audience who's single and not in this trio.
I am currently single.
And I have a fiance.
She's
Yes,
the one
ma'am.
that's in
Yeah.
love. Queen.
In
Period.
love.
Y'all need to look up to her because who the hell are we? Like, well, me. I'm not gonna speak for Celina, but
Oh
who
no,
the hell
you
am
can
I?
speak for you,
Who
girl.
the hell am I? Like, Miss Queen.
There's
Everyone's on their
Yes.
on their own different journey, and
That's
is
fine.
I'm
Yeah,
just not a
that's
lover
good.
girl. She's a lover girl, so I mean that's why I'm just like, you know what?
I'm a lover girl to my lover girl right here. Right here.
Yeah.
And that's where it started. That's where healing starts. When you love you,
Yes.
you're great.
Yeah.
It's
Period.
you're right. There's a journey to everybody's thing,
Yeah.
It doesn't
And-
need to be quick. There's no time frame.
And no situation is perfect.
Exactly.
Relationships are not easy, and being single can have its own different challenges. So every situation has its own challenges, and
It's just not
for
my
sure.
personality, I don't think. You guys realize. Can you really see me and be like, oh my god, guys. Let me tell you. Just smiled at me. No. Never have, never will. It's just.
That's okay,
Nah.
Queen. That's okay, Queen.
I mean, there are times when someone tries it, and I'm just like, oh my god, maybe I am, and I'm just like, wait.
I mean,
I feel like
yeah.
one day that king is going to come into your life that's actually worth you being that way for, being vulnerable for.
You know, I recently had that until this weekend. So I will say I was, and Maria knows this because she's like my second mom. But like, it recently just had a right before Valentine's Day, and I just kind of was like, and I was like, oh, this is just literally feeding into the whole Priscilla.
Right.
That's funny.
This is why we don't.
That's funny. This is why we don't.
Right.
I mean, maybe if you're watching, which you're not, you can still call me.
Shoot the shot, girl.
Shoot the shot. He's
You
not.
never know.
He's a doctor.
Aww.
I mean, he'll still be watching. I'm sure if it's you.
This girl.
This girl.
This girl. Anyway, so Valentine's Day. Now that you got to know like what our relationship statuses are, because you guys care, what would we do for date ideas? Let's talk about date ideas because like there's still time, and what women would expect, what men could expect. I don't want to leave you guys out, or like what we can equally both do to kind of show love. We can talk about the love languages. That's always a thing too. So
Yeah, we want to just kind of give suggestions on everyone in any situation. Someone that's single, someone that, couple ideas, someone that, if you want to go to somewhere nice, or if you want to do something at home, we want to share different ideas that you can do on Valentine's Day. Or if it's just by yourself, that's important too, to just show love to yourself.
Relationship advice.
Exactly.
That's what this,
Yeah.
to me, that's what Valentine's is. I love holidays, by the way. I am one of those people that just really milks the holidays, and I really get into it, And for Valentine's Day, and I love to spread love. So Valentine's Day for me, that's an extra opportunity to spread love around there, and that's what I like to do. So that's why I love Valentine's Day, because to me, it's not always like the person that you have, but just the people that you have around you. And even though you should, spread the love throughout the year, this is an extra, you just give them a little extra loving, and that's okay.
It's about the emotion.
Yes.
I love that. It's the little things too, like open a door for somebody and just be
social
kind.
compliment. Be kind.
Give them, even the stranger at the store, give them a little smile. You never know what that could do for someone, seriously.
Yeah, just not a creepy smile.
Right.
Just a nice smile.
Yeah, not like that movie smile. We're not talking about like that movie where it's like the creepy smile that kills you or whatever the heck.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
But I do think I could start off by saying there are 5 love languages, and I think this is a good premise to actually know what to do for your partner, for your loved one, for your friends, for your family, whatever.
Or for yourself.
There's words of affirmation, there's service, there's quality time, there is
touch, physical touch,
and there is gifts, right? And I think after learning this is what gives you an understanding of yourself, how you like to receive love, so you can communicate that with your partner, and then how another person feels love, because that could be a disconnect that no one knows how to talk about, right? And so for me, it's words of affirmations, but for someone else, that could be physical touch. And so how they're going to showcase me love might not fulfill what I think is affection.
Right.
So if you communicate that, there's always give and take. It doesn't mean that I don't feel that way, but there's always like, that's my number one, right? And so I think knowing who your partner is knowing how to do that. So if it's service or gifts, you know how to go about your Valentine's Day in a way that's efficient. And even if there's a disconnect between you two, you're trying to reconnect. That's something to know, right?
Mine is words of affirmation too. My top one is words of affirmation too. So for me, when I'm criticized, or if I'm told, something I really take it to heart when someone does that to me. Like when they tell me I'm not doing a good job, I'm like, no, tell me I'm doing a good job.
Right. That's why I care.
Like it's breaking my heart when you're telling me this right now.
Yes.
That's for me. So like for my fiance, he does write me a lot of letters, and then he doesn't really express his emotions a lot, but when it's like Valentine's Day or my birthday, he does give me a card and he writes out what he feels in those times. So that really makes a big difference. I love the cards that he gives me, for me personally, because I love words of affirmations. Tell me all the good things about me.
Props to you. Props to him.
Peach.
Celina, what's yours?
Oh, I remember I took the test. And Yeah, there's like a test, like based on the book and stuff. But I know my top ones was words of affirmation and acts of service. And I'm not saying like, oh, like drop all your things for me, but like if I can't, like, you know, we work and we're doing our artistry and we have days where we have to do 3 gigs in one day, regardless of what it is. But if there's that, like, I need to restock on my asparagus and I can't buy it today, and they go get it for me, I'm gonna melt. It's random, right? Asparagus out of all things. But, like, I'm just saying, like, if I need to go get that from the grocery store and I can't because I have so much on my plate, just that little, like, thought, like, you know what? She doesn't have asparagus. Let me go get it. Like, that really gets to me. Yeah. Like, that's kind, nice. You know?
I love that. It shows that they're listening.
It's the little things. It's the little things. Like, that's it for me, really. Yeah. That's what does it.
Queen. So let's share some ideas. Like, what's going on in Vegas that people can do? Or what can you guys do at home based on your interest?
So I was looking at, like, different events. I didn't find, like, too many different events in town. But as far as, like, date ideas for Valentine's Day, there's a few places that I like to go to with my fiance. Like Born and Raised. Have you guys been there?
What's
no.
That?
Born and Raised is you can go and eat there, and there's also you can drink there too, and there's, like, good music there. The food, everything I've had there is amazing. There's, like, sliders, the best sliders. I love them there, and the drinks are really good too. It's more like at least the one I go to is the one in Mountain's Edge area, and it always gets busy. And like I said, it has really good music too there. But it's not like really a dancing place where you go and dance. That's the only negative for me because I love to dance. So, which isn't really a negative because then I could just go somewhere else. But anyways, and then I love Triple George down Fremont. Have you had that?
No.
So good. Oh my gosh, that restaurant is a little bit more of like a higher end restaurant than Born and Raised. Born and Raised is more casual, but Triple George, oh my gosh, the food there is amazing. And then you're downtown, so you can really do anything after, go out and dance. To me, I like to dance, so I want somewhere where you can take me out to dance. And then for, like, more to do something to do at home, my fiance and I, we like to, for Valentine's Day, and with my son too, we'll make steaks and shrimp and just, like, a really nice dinner at home. And then I was, we haven't done this, but there's, you can buy some canvases at the 99-cent store, some paints, and just do, like, a wine and paint at home with a nice dinner. That's a really good option. I'm thinking I want to do that now.
They sell canvas at 99-cent store?
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh. They're like little canvases, like this.
That's a great idea.
But they're not big, but they do.
I paint, guys, also. They just found that out. It's another topic. But, like, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm spending all this at Michael's?
Oh, no, they're little. They're little.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to find acrylic paint at.
I wasn't looking for that.
I don't know how good that paint's going to be, but
like, it's worth it, right? I mean, come on.
Painting disappears overnight. All my hard work goes poof.
Yes.
Well, that's cute. What a vibe. Okay.
Just different options.
Jocelyn likes the simple things.
I like the simple things for sure. And then, I like the luxury too. Like, we went to, not too long ago, we went to the steakhouse on the Rio, the top at the very top of Rio, and that's a really nice place. So if you guys are looking for something a little more luxurious, you can see, all of Vegas, a beautiful view. The food was great. The vibe was nice and relaxing. So that was a nice one too.
I didn't know that Rio had a steakhouse. I've been to Rio so many times, but because it's off the strip, you can really see the strip from the parking lot, the top of the parking lot. But I'm like, I didn't know there was a steakhouse up there.
It's really nice too.
Okay.
But I do like simple things too, for sure. Because I love me some hot and spices from McDonald's too.
Oh, okay, period.
You're speaking my language.
Period.
I love me some
McDonald's and
McDonald's.
McD's. Who doesn't?
Oh gosh.
So,
No, yeah.
you know,
I mean,
it's a
I
vibe.
guess.
Do you guys have any ideas of what if you guys are gonna celebrate?
Yeah, I mean, definitely my Big
Oh.
Mac.
Yeah, you're for sure.
But if it was for couples, I think like I'm a fan of the simple things as well. Like, I'm like honestly a dream, if for like ideal, would be going to like a drive-in and getting all the snacks that you need to get from
yeah.
Walgreens, wherever. Just load up on all your faves, and I'm a big fanatic of the horror films. So if there's one, cool. But if there isn't, we can just watch whatever's out. But like, just making like a little bed or a quilt or whatever you have, and just chilling in the trunk, watching movies, eating snacks,
Yeah.
or even a picnic. I don't know. Everything that involves food is a good idea for me.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
Like I like berries. Like I like rabbit food. You know. Like I like me some nuts, asparagus. Berries, strawberries. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do. I just
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. Well, I
But-
think, speaking objectively, because I don't want to just do what I would like, because I think I just, at this point, maybe because my standards have had to drop because he's been just, I don't know, disappointment. It's just like anything that just shows that, oh, dang, you thought enough to actually think of something to do. Or, like, actually spend time with your significant other. Because there's some that, like, maybe some live with each other, but then there's some that don't. Or some that are both busy because they both have really hectic lives that even getting together for one date, you know, sometimes that could be really hard, which is what I've experienced because I'm here, there, everywhere. My schedule can be till midnight. It could be overnight, so it's not really ideal for someone that's not in the industry, right? But just in general, speaking of Vegas and fun things to do to kind of tickle your fancy, apart from the eateries and the breweries, we can start by, like, there's a lot of outdoors things that people can do, right? We have a lot of parks out here. Like, we have Red Rock, we have Valley of Fire, we have Calico Basin, we have Lake Mead. It's a little cold right now, but if you know how to drive a pontoon, or if you own a boat, you can always spend a day. Maybe postpone Valentine's Day if you're busy during the day, and kind of go out for a day, go out to Hoover Dam. There's a lot of things, and it's not that expensive, I think, for a 2-hour rental for a pontoon. To go out there, bring your food, bring your snacks, and spend a day out at the lake with your significant other.
That's nice.
That's always-
'cause then you're
that's
connecting
fun.
with nature at the same time.
Yeah, and being
That's
kind
really
of
good.
alone, but not alone, because obviously
Yeah.
there's people out there to have something were to happen. But I was there with, like, my friend's family, and that was a really nice time. You know, and you could go dip in the lake. There's obviously life jackets and stuff on the boat in case you're worried or you can't swim. But it's nice to go and see the Hoover Dam and then drive all, and then take the trip. And there's actually stops because there's maps they give you of little beaches that aren't rock beaches and places you can stop and then kind of hike around. There's they're not antelopes, they're mountain goats. You can see wildlife out there on on the rocks. So I mean, that's something that's a very, very good thing. If you can drive a boat, obviously those that can't, I would advise not to, or have someone else, maybe a group of people, maybe a group of you guys. If there's someone that you know, your friend group, you guys can just spend a day out there all with your significant others or with each other.
That's sweet.
That's fun. Yeah.
I'll go tubing, get
Yeah.
lost in the middle of the lake,
Yeah.
fly off.
And I hope there be no dead bodies you'll find, but it's a fun time.
That's Lake Mead, girl.
Yeah, well, girl, but
That's
it's
not
fun
every-
and take advantage while the lake is still there. Go and do it. It's a great time. You can tan, you can feel the breeze, you can swim, you can hike at the same time. All of those things.
I love that.
Yeah.
Endurance. I love
Endurance,
Yeah,
yeah.
so you see
I
that a
love
little-
those things.
A little bit
yeah.
of the restaurants and the date ideas, and then
Yeah.
we have date ideas outside.
Yeah, adventure. I like adventure. I like
Mhm.
things that are new. I like someone that can show me something that's different and kind of challenge me. I think that's kind of fun. Or even like when it comes to eateries, like food that you haven't tried before, new places that are in town. Like I think those are really fun. We were just talking about, if you guys like beer, there's a new place in town on the Strip. If you guys know where the M&M store is and the Olive Garden and the Hard Rock, it's called a mall. There's a Target, there's a CVS down there, there's a Ross. They have a new place called Brewdog, which is a chain, but they have a 360 rooftop bar above in that area. It's on top of the Olive Garden down that street. So if you guys like beer, it's 2 floors. On the first floor, on the inside, there's a different menu what's on top. It's more of the burgers, it's more of the fries, it's more of the local brewery beer. But if you go up top on the rooftop, where you can see all of the strip from any angle, they have more of the like lobster fries, you know, the sliders with Wagyu beef. Like,
fries.
yes, there is. And there's just like, you know, things with crab. And it's not that pricey for what it is, but still bar food, but it's more up here. Because you're looking at the strip, you got the Eiffel Tower, number 2 behind you. And they have kind of more local beers up there, but more of a selection. So and there's heaters up there for if it's a little colder at night. But there's also TVs if you love the game. You can probably watch it up there. So it's new. So right now is a good time to go because it's not going to be as busy as it will be over the summer when people start to realize it's a thing. I think I know some UFC fighters have already like booked a night and people are booking it for parties, the rooftop area, because the view is probably the one view you'll have a 360. No matter where you are, you'll see the whole strip. So and it goes all
views.
around.
Those are like my favorite places to go to in Vegas is when I can see.
Yeah.
I don't know. It even sometimes makes me emotional when I see the strips of like the views of the strip and just like it's just so big and so beautiful. It's like, oh my gosh, this is my home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's not indoors. There's no
Mhm.
glass. Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that, the high roller at the lake? That's a good thing.
And there's the Legacy
gorgeous.
Club at Circa, which is one of the best views I've seen in Vegas. Is the top of Legacy Club, the top of Circa. Oh my gosh, you could see. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's a 360 view. Which now I'm intrigued. I might have to go to that place, but. That's a really nice place too, to drink.
Yeah. But yeah, and so before we go, we'll talk about the high roller since we mentioned it. It's a Ferris wheel at the link. You go on, it's really slow. If you're scared of heights, not to worry. It's not that bad. You don't even feel it moving. There's one little one where you could, if you love to drink on it, you can have one with a bar inside the little cubby. What do you call that? The little thing that you sit in there with many people.
It's been
a minute since I've done it.
It's like a Ferris wheel.
It's a 30-minute ride. It's really
and
slow.
you just slowly go up from both angles. You see it. One has drinking, and then the others do not, and you're in there with a bunch of people. But you could do it on the strip, and there you could buy tickets. Or, like I said, Brewdog is kind of a really... to me, right now, that's the best view I've seen. There's no glass around it. You could see it, and it's 360. So there's no one where you can't walk to and not see. And there's, like, games in there, too, bar games where you throw beanbags. So, I mean, there's many options. There's many eateries in town, depending on what you like. I would say, depending on what your partner likes. Either you're a woman or a man. I think both of you can contribute to that. One could do one thing one night, one could do another. I would figure that out and then go out of your way to kind of make sure you're catering to your partner and not just something that you would like to do, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and if you don't have a partner, just doing it for yourself, really. Like, take yourself on this date, or, do something nice for yourself, or, your friends that are around you, because this day is all about love, not, even if you're not with someone, you spread that love even to yourself would be amazing.
Yeah. Massage, nails.
Yeah.
Trying a new haircut. Getting your makeup done. Doing a photo shoot in lingerie for yourself. Even if no one sees
that
it.
right there.
Right?
There we
So
go.
powerful. Yes.
Yeah.
And just taking like 10 minutes out of your day just to still your mind. To just
Even a
sit.
bath.
Yeah, sit in the
Meditation.
silence. And you don't even need to like sit down and like put your hands up just to meditate. But even if you're in a bath with some candles and you just close your eyes and don't think about anything, you deserve that. You deserve not to stress out for like 10 minutes.
Shut your phone off.
Shut your phone off. Turn that off. You don't need that.
We
right
all
now.
know with our business it'd be like this, and it's just
Yeah.
so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It's stress.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think that's a little rundown. Valentine's Day as kind of some date ideas, and also not feel bad because here we are, 3 beautiful women, and we've had our share experience with love, you know, and we are our own. We're confident, we're powerful. You don't need a man, but if you have one, that's always nice. But never feel like you need someone else to celebrate yourself.
Or if or that your situation somehow is is less than someone else's because theirs looks different, because it isn't
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah. And then there's always people there for you that will listen. We will listen. If you ever want to like kind of share your story, we should do that too. Let's announce that. If you ever want to share your story, or you ever a topic you want to talk about, or you ever want to ask us something, you ever want to share a juicy detail, you need advice, you can always email admin@socialmediashows.com. Share that, and we can always say it. Not give you a shout out, but not really. We'll keep it anonymous. If there's anything you would like us, our input on, please email those ideas to our producer Maria, and we will for sure make sure we highlight it and talk about it during our show.
Yeah.
With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you
joining.
so much.
Yes.
Time to watch us and listen to us.
Yeah, so we can't wait. This is our first episode, and we're trying things out. Hopefully everything that we're planning on is going to go swimmingly. But yeah, I feel good about it.
Me
What do
too,
you guys think?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited. We're so excited to talk to you and connect with you, and to, we're a community, all of Las Vegas. You know how tight we are in this community, and we want to bring that into our show. So we're super excited.
Yes. Well, we are Strip Tea. So welcome to us, and it's only goodbye for now. And I am Priscilla.
I'm Celina.
And I'm Jocelyn.
And we are Strip Tea. See you guys next episode.
Bye.
Bye.